this year. And I've heard a lot of like, well, you're going to need both guys at some point in the playoffs. And that's just not true. Teams, like in the regular season, you need two goalies. Mm-hmm. And granted, the Oilers have found a way to win despite having two reliable goalies this season. But come playoff time, you're going to ride Stuart Skinner. Every team is going to live or die off their number one for the most part, with the exception, maybe the Toronto Maple Leafs would bounce between a Samsonov and a Murray. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, you're going to find your guy, you're going to stick with him. And Stuart Skinner's the guy. Someone said they would start Campbell against Arizona again and then go to Skinner. No.
I wouldn't do that for the reason of, one, Arizona are on a 4-game
6-2-2 in their last 10 as well, yeah.
And also, it takes so much energy to get back into that game. And then you have a massive game against Vegas on Saturday. You just get the win and just work. Don't be like, you can't play. We talk about playing down to your opponent. Well, playing down to your opponent is probably starting Jack Campbell. It's not disrespectful thing, because I think he's obviously an NHL goalie and they're a good team, but it's like, just go out there to win. Skinner is going to give you the best opportunity. Just get it done in 60 and don't waste your time.
Yeah. And again, like we said, you're not trying to get Jack Campbell going at any points now. You are playing him when Skinner needs rest. So you played Stu on Saturday. He played a lot in that week, and I think it kind of showed because his play dipped against Seattle. We talked 890-some save percentage. So you gave him 3 days off now. He'll play against Arizona, nice and rested. He'll get 2 days off, then play against Vegas. Next Monday, Campbell start right off the bat. First of back-to-backs. It's against Arizona. You have Vegas the next night, but that'll again be a 2-day off break for Stuart Skinner, and then he'll play Tuesday against Vegas, and then he'll, without a doubt, play Thursday against the LA Kings. And then depending how things look there, you could maybe justify a Campbell start at home against the Anaheim Ducks, but I would again be inclined to go right back to Stu there. And then 2 days off, play Stu against LA, play Campbell against Anaheim. That'll give Skinner a 3-day break ahead of San Jose, another 2-day break against Colorado, start Campbell last day of the regular season, and boom, Skinner will be rested, ready to go for the playoffs. That's how I would dish it out down the stretch here. I think it's honestly pretty straightforward, and the Oilers just shouldn't overthink it. Play Stu if it's not a back-to-back. Play Campbell when it's a back-to-back and maybe in the last game of the season. Yeah. But I mean, hey, Jack Campbell was between the pipes for a win, and it was the 4th win in a row for the Oilers, which means our friends from Germany got to see 4 victories in their week here. And here's the reaction in overtime. Our boy Tim, who was on the show, going absolutely bananas up there. Jay's in that shot as well. Jay was probably celebrating.
Gavin's in it too.
Oh, Gavin's in it too. Jay was probably celebrating that hard when Ekholm scored, because that means Jay's in the positive money for our Betway Game Day